Hello and Happy New Year, Scorpio. My name is Jason and this is your general tarot reading for January 2020. I hope your celebrations are going well. Scorp, you go into this period with the Ten of Cups. It looks like they are going well. The Ten of Cups talks about happy home, real emotional fulfillment, a sense of harmony, counting our small blessings. And so recently you've just been looking, perhaps reflecting on your life and appreciating all those little things which make up whether we are happy or not, or how we are looking at our lives. And you'll see here these 10 cups of this rainbow here. It's like you've been meditating and being grateful for all those little things in your life, and that is bringing this wonderful feeling of abundance to you. So, one cup might be, thank you for my children, thank you for my relationship with my children, thank you for having this wonderful home, my relationships with my friends, that kind of thing. And you can sit there and list off a whole bunch of things that you are really grateful for, and that is paying off, putting you into this real feeling of abundance and security, that everything is just good in your life. So what a great way. If this is for you, if you're not feeling like this, Scorpio, then count these blessings because they are all there. Look at that. And straight away you'll start to feel the benefits of that. Okay, your challenge for the month of January is the Ten of Swords, another 10. But this is the end of a cycle. There are no more swords left now. And if we look beyond these swords, you'll see the sun coming up, the light of the sun coming up in the background. So because this is in your challenge position, you're being asked to let that sense of betrayal go, whatever that was way back, perhaps even months ago. For some of you, maybe very recently, perhaps over the Christmas period. But this is about acknowledging that things aren't really that bad, and sometimes the thought of them, the anguish we put ourselves through is worse than the reality. I sometimes think of the Ten of Swords as a wave which is building and building and building, and you know this tension is coming, and then the wave collapses and breaks and all that energy dissipates. And so I'm feeling here that your task is to let that energy dissipate and see the sun come up at the other end. There are no more swords. Okay, so that's the way you're being asked to look at this, that the cycle has ended. And look, with a new year coming, let's try to, all of us, doesn't matter what the cards say, let's try and start afresh and see things with fresh eyes. Okay. In your hopes and fears, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're hoping to hear about some kind of a payout or some kind of a job which is coming to you, a contract. So many of you, you've put your feelers out there, whether this is to do with some kind of self-employment opportunity or whether it's to do with a job. You're really hoping that you're going to find out in the next few days, I'm feeling, some of you the next few weeks, but the next few days, have you got this job? Have you got this contract, this gig? The Knight of Pentacles is a very sure-footed energy, and he's got this pentacle in front of him, and he's looking at this, and he's got all this land behind him, and he knows that if he invests this pentacle properly, that he can make this land prosper and be very abundant. And he's got this slow-moving horse you'll see here. It's very sure-footed though, so this horse can walk through the mud and through the slush and still get to where it's going, where some of the other horses of the knights might sort of take a different route, or they might not have the long vision to see it through. So you're hoping that whatever this opportunity is, it looks like it's a long-term opportunity, you're hoping to hear about that in the next short period. And it's going to bring you not so much abundance, but the chance for abundance. And you realize that this is a way to put the work in. You need to put the work in, and you're prepared to do that. That's great. Now, in your best attitude position, you have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about needing to move on from the past and see that you have something really good for you right behind you. And it may be connected here with this Ten of Cups, this Ten of Swords energy that you had. So you've got this character here looking down at these 3 spilt cups, when really, move on. You've got these 2 beautiful shiny cups behind you, and if that represents the Two of Cups, then that's a beautiful partnership, either a creative pursuit that you're getting out of it, what you're putting into it, or a relationship which is really promising some equal give and take. But because you're looking in the back, these spilt cups here, that the full fruits of that labour can't come in. Now, if you're having trouble moving on from this, then that might be blocking this real Two of Cups energy from coming in. So if you are in a relationship where there's a lot of talking about the past or the ex or something like that, this is a message to say, well, listen, forget about that. We've got to move forward together. Okay. And especially, again, as I say, the new year, move on. And I know it's hard to do. It's easily said. But the cards here are saying just do it, not so much for you in the immediate environment. Do it in sensitivity to somebody else around you, or to the job at hand, which needs a forward-thinking approach. And in your outcome position, you have the Temperance card. So Temperance talks about meditating, asking your angels, your higher self, for the next big move. So I quite often think of the Temperance card as one where you've been climbing up a mountain, let's say, and you come to a stream, and there's an angel standing there mixing these fluids. And what we're really hoping to get from this card is to ask your angel, listen, give me some of that fluid, give me some of that juice which is going to get me onto that path behind you and up to that beautiful place of enlightenment. But it's a time where we really need to look for signs from our angels and ask our angels and be very specific about what you want. And there's a pretty good chance it will come to you, but it might not come to you the way you think. Okay, so in your meditations, ask for the answers that you need, or the way forward, the right decisions that you need to make, and you'll start to see signs. Something like finding a coin on the ground, and if you find that coin in the next few days or few weeks, even if it's just like 5 cents, pick it up, because that's a sign that you're open to receive from the angels. It's a sign that they are watching and they're hearing you. Okay, so a lot of people don't think much about angels, but really, if you believe and you ask, you will receive. And look, I can vouch for that. And I bet there'd be a lot of people you talk to who will also say, yeah, you ask your angels, and it really comes in if you're sincere. So look, that's what I got for you, Scorp. I hope that works for you. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if that's resonated, and hopefully talk to you in a few weeks.